Good evening and welcome to a special coverage of the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict. The war, which erupted on October 7, 2023, has sparked protests, demonstrations, and vigils around the world, highlighting the complex and deeply rooted issues at play. Since the conflict began, the number of dead has tragically exceeded 30,000. Around the globe, people have gathered to demand a ceasefire, an end to the Israeli blockade and occupations, the return of Israeli hostages, and to protest against alleged war crimes. In the Arab world, protests against Israeli actions in Gaza have been notably large. However, some of these pro-Palestinian protests have led to violence and accusations of anti-Semitism. In response, several European countries, including France, Germany, the United Kingdom, and Hungary, have restricted pro-Palestinian political speech. Germany, for instance, has banned fundraising, displaying the Palestinian flag, and wearing keffiyeh. The conflict has also sparked large protests at Israeli and US embassies worldwide, further highlighting the global impact of this war. To understand the current conflict, it's essential to look back at its origins. The Israel-Hamas war is part of the broader Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which dates back to 1948, when the State of Israel was created. Hostilities between Jews and Arab Palestinians led to mass displacement and ongoing violence in the region. So in 1993, there was hope for peace with the Oslo Accords, which proposed the creation of a Palestinian state alongside Israel. However, Hamas rejected the plan and launched a terror campaign to disrupt it. The peace process collapsed, and in 2007, after internal conflict within the Palestinian Authority, Hamas took control of the Gaza Strip, prompting an Israeli-Egyptian blockade. The first major conflict between Israel and Hamas occurred in 2008, with subsequent escalations in 2012, 14, and 2021. These conflicts have had devastating effects on Gaza, causing significant civilian casualties and humanitarian crisis. The October 7 attack by Hamas, which included land, sea, and air assaults on Israel, resulted in over 1,200 deaths, primarily Israeli citizens. This attack marked the deadliest day for Israel since its independence, highlighting the severity of the conflict. In early 2022, increased violence in the West Bank and political turmoil in Israel further complicated the situation. By the end of 2022, Benjamin Netanyahu returned as Israel's prime minister, forming a far-right cabinet that has been domestically destabilizing. Meanwhile, regional dynamics were shifting. Saudi Arabia began negotiating a peace deal with Israel and the United States, aiming to reduce Middle Eastern tensions. However, many believe Hamas' October 7 attack was intended to disrupt these negotiations. Iran has been consolidating its influence in the region, supporting groups like Hezbollah and the Houthis. Hamas too has strengthened its ties with Iran, receiving significant support to build its military capabilities. As the conflict continues, the international community remains deeply concerned about the humanitarian impact and the potential for further escalations. We will continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as they develop. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned with News But Fact.